My name is Oliver. I'm with Coldwell Banker, and the address of this wonderful house I listed recently is 3000 North 8th Terrace in Wilton Manors. And I'm here with Andrea, and Andrea tells me what it needs to sell this property to make it possible for my clients to buy this property.
Thank you, Oliver, for having me today. I am Andrea Zinno with a Guaranteed Rate Mortgage, the second biggest mortgage company in the States. And yes, I will tell you today what it takes to buy this beautiful, beautiful townhouse.
Thank you, Andrea. So, what makes it possible for our clients to buy this property? What do they have to do?
Well, I'll always say the first step, for to apply for a mortgage is credit. We have to have a minimum of 660 credit score. Okay. This property qualifies for a conventional FHA. There are multiple programs, for self-employed clients as well. So with the minimum down payment of 3.5, if it's an FHA loan, or 5%, you can buy the property. You're gonna need at least 2 years of employment history. Whether you work for a company or you're self-employed, you always need to provide 2 years. But we also, like I mentioned, we have other programs for self-employed where we can also use bank statements, your 1099s, and not use the taxes for qualification purposes. And then if you ask me the question, how much money we need, I will say in total between the down payment, the minimum down payment, and closing costs, you have to have about 9% as a minimum to start the buying process. But there's always ways of negotiating and then see if we can get any incentives, from the seller to cover a little bit of your closing costs. But that's the minimum.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. And how is it if, let's say, parents want to help their children? Is there any possibility that they do that?
Yes, yes, they can. We can also use the parents, income as well. They can also give them a gift of funds. So maybe the kids have 2-3%, and then the parents can come and make the difference. The same, it can be the parents, it could be any sibling. It can work.
So are they co-signers then, or is that just to get the funds, to show the funds that they're
Well, if it's a
here?
gift, they don't need to co-sign. But if we need the income to qualify, yes, they can co-sign, and just if they're not going to live together, they can co-sign, but being not living on the property. Yes, so that
Okay.
can happen.
Well, good. That's good to know.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, this beautiful townhouse is very rare that you find a townhouse that is not considered, a condo, and that's a plus because it is it's considered a single family house pretty much, and that is what give you the opportunity to just make the minimum down payment, from the 3.5 to 5% if you do a conventional loan. So it's a lot of advantages when you're dealing with a property like this. You also don't have to deal with a big payment of association and going through the process of qualifying, the property, because sometimes, everything looks perfect in the surface, but then when you start digging, the condos don't qualify because they don't have enough reserves. They have, structural issues, a lot of other things. So it's a big plus not having an association and this property be considered like a single family house.
Right. That's a very unique and very important part of this house. You own the ground, you own the house, so it's all yours. And it's a fee simple house, how you call this. You have a little HOA. They take care of the driveways and the outside spaces, but that's it, and the rest is yours. So that makes it a big difference to other townhouses in the area. Thank you for joining us,
Oh,
Andrea.
thank
It was
you
very, very good information and very usable.
Oh,
And
you're very
it's great to
welcome.
have you here.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you for having me. And then we will share, my contact, and any interested clients, please give me a call. Always available. And I also speak Spanish, so you can reach out.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.